Alright, hi everyone. My name is Paul Grenning, and this is my GPU shader program. So it consists of a couple fragment shaders, a vertex shaders, and a geometry shader. So this first page, we have 3 pages in total, has 3 different vertex shader or fragment shaders, and in the bottom left of each page we will see the source image of the webcam. So for starters, in the top left we have a light bright shader, so it grabs the closest red, green, blue, orange, pink, or yellow, whatever it's closest to value, and shades the rest of the pixels around it to generally that color. And I'm going to hold up this postcards so you can see some other colors there. The top right is a horror movie shader, so we have a film grain on top of the entire image, and then around the edges we have sort of a flickering dark look, so sort of a horror film style shader. The bottom right is a cartoon shader, so we first do a blur across the whole thing, then we do edge detection and put black lines, and then after that we shade the rest of the colors to be similar for cartoon shading, so everything gets sort of rounded off to a certain value. And on page 2 we have 3 more shaders. This one here is the lens and chromatic aberration. The chromatic aberration didn't turn out as well, but you can see that there are sort of different colors being pulled off of different objects. It's more like there's duplicates of every object, which is more or less halfway there, I think. On the top right we have a normal mapping using the source image as the actual normal map, and then you'll see it's flickering between these two views because there's a light source that moves across the x-axis from -20 to 20. And yeah. And finally, in this bottom right, we have what I would call a distortion mirror effect that moves with time. So this one was just sort of fun to look at. This is sine wave. And we are final page here. So this top left one is sort of like an American flag or some sort of flag just waving back and forth. Uses the length as the how it decides to move the z-index value of that pixel, or vertex actually, since it's a vertex shader. The top right we have a water rippling effect, and the ripple basically follows the mouse around and creates the water ripple effect wherever the mouse is. And in the bottom right we have a geometry shader, which turns every square into triangles and makes them smaller and bigger. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.